Psalm 97 verses 1 and 2, 6-7, and 9. The Lord is King, the Most High over all the earth. The Lord is King, let the earth rejoice. Let the many islands be glad. Clouds and darkness are round about him. Justice and judgment are the foundation of his throne. The Lord is King, the Most High over all the earth. The mountains melt like wax before the Lord of all the earth. The heavens proclaim his justice, and all people see his glory. The Lord is King, the Most High over all the earth. Because you, O Lord, are the Most High over all the earth, exalted far above all gods. The Lord is King, the Most High over all the earth. Imagine a world in which a democracy was completely unheard of. In the ancient Near East, the only government that people knew was kingship. The king of a city or district guaranteed safety and the maintenance of culture for those who swore allegiance to him. If you traveled outside your own city or district, you were instantly at the mercy of a different ruler, who might not like you or your associations. One of the first issues that arose when Israel entered the Promised Land was that of leadership. They failed to recognize that God was their leader who guided their destiny. The people had judges, but as in the present-day judges, there were the good, the bad, and the dishonest. The book of Judges ends with this very telling phrase, 21:25, "In those days there was no king in Israel, every man did what was right in his own mind." The people continued to look at the surrounding countries, and as the grass always looks greener in the other guy's yard, they wanted a king to rule, just like the other countries. So the people demanded that Samuel give them one. You have to be careful what you ask for, because you might get it. 1 Samuel 8 verses 7 and 8, the Lord said, "Listen to whatever the people say. You are not the one they are rejecting. They are rejecting me as their king. They are acting toward you just as they have acted from the day I brought them up from Egypt to this very day, deserting me to serve other gods." In 1 Samuel chapter 8 verses 11-18, Samuel tells the people what earthly kingship is really like. But the people refused to listen, and Saul is anointed their king. Samuel anointed Saul, and when Saul didn't work out as expected, Samuel then, at God's direction, anointed David as king. We read in the book of Kings about the reigns of the kings in the Davidic dynasty. They were a rather mixed group of the good and the bad: Solomon, Hezekiah, Manasseh, Josiah. When the people of Israel had come to their senses and had been released from their Babylonian exile or captivity. This psalm was written to celebrate God's kingship over all creation. The psalm focuses on how God's universal rule assures the faithful of his final victory over evil and idolatry. We are called to worship a God of infinite power who possesses perfect righteousness. The psalmist described the effects of Christ's coming. The heavens declare his righteousness and glory. In other words, his appearance will establish righteousness on earth. As a result, idol worshippers will be put to shame because they must admit they were wrong. The righteous are called on to praise the Lord with joy because of the many blessings bestowed upon them in the past, the present, and the expectation of future blessings. We must learn more about who God is, so that we can worship him in truth, rather than worshiping a god of our own creation.